A contract is said to be a discharge or terminated under the Indian Contract Act 1872 when the rights and obligations created by the contract are fulfilled and contracts are discharged or terminated by any of the following actions. I, Mrs. Chitra Sharma, Assistant Professor with AISSM CHMCT. The subject which we are covering today is hotel law, and the topic we will be covering discharge of contract. What does discharge of contract mean? A discharge is said to be under the Indian Contract Act, where the obligation and the duties have to be performed by the both the partners and the contracts are fulfilled. In this presentation, we go through each of the discharge of contract and try to understand how does it work. There are basically around 6 types of discharge of contract, and it varies from circumstances to circumstance. The first one being by the performance of tender, the second one being by the mutual consent, the third one is by impossibility of the performance, the fourth one is by operation of law, and the fifth one is by lapse of time, and the sixth one is by the breach of contract. What do we understand by performance or tender of contract? When a contract is performed by both the parties and there is nothing remains to do, then it is called discharge by performance. Performance of contract is very common way of discharge. It may be actual performance, or when both the parties perform their promises, or it may be attempted performance. Only an offer to perform the obligation is under the contract. For example, if somebody has booked a hotel banquet hall for a day conference for 8 people at Taj Hotel and has requested a meeting room to be booked for a particular date, the hotel has confirmed their request. On the appointed date, the guest and his team come for the conference venue, and after completing their deliberation, settle and conference charges. Both the parties have fulfilled the commitment, hence the contract get discharged by performance. That means the guest has booked the conference hall for their 1 day work, and the hotel has promised to provide them all the service against some rate. The guests have arrived, they have completed their performance, they have done their work, and they have used the services of the hotel, and the guest has paid the bill. In this way, the hotel as well as the guest have performed their contract. The second one is by mutual consent or agreement. What do we understand by mutual consent or agreement? Discharge of contract by consent or agreement can be done in the following manners, that is novation, recession, alteration, remission. These are based on the rule of law that can be destroyed in the same manner that it was created. Based on the Latin rule, now let us see what is a novation. Novation, when a new contract is substituted for an existing one between the same parties. For example, if A and B are already in one contract, but they are starting their new business also, so one more contract is created, that is known as novation. When a new contract is substituted for existing one between one of the parties and a third parties. Same way, if A wants to start another business with a new partner, that is C, then a new contract is created. Novation should take place before the expiry of the time of performance of the contract. There is a time limit for all the contract which has to be performed. Recession. Recession takes place when all or some of the terms of contract are cancelled. It could be done by mutual consent, like A and B decided to mutually contribute for CRS activity to some percentage of their profit, but due to some unavoidable circumstances they are not able to do so, so that clause has been cancelled. That can be called recession, and here both the parties have agreed for it. Or when one party fails in the performance of contract, the other could rescind the contract without fear for the claim of compensation. Or here, when B is not able to pay, but A is agreeing to pay, but he doesn't have to fear for the claim of compensation. This is also known as one of the clause of recession. Now let us see what is alteration. Modification of one or more terms of the contract by mutual consent of the contract of the parties. Like if there is a business, the A and B have decided to start a business in a particular place, but due to some unavoidable circumstance or due to some inconvenience, they are not able to start the business at the particular place, as they have not got the permission or something. They are starting the business in some other place with both the parties mutually agreeing for it. That is known as alteration. Remission means acceptance of lesser sum than what contracted or lesser fulfillment of promises. Like A and B, for example, decided to invest 50 lakhs for the business, but due to some circumstances, A is only able to invest around 25 lakhs for the time being, for which B has accepted. So that is known as remission. Waiver, when the parties to the contract agree, they shall no longer be bound to the contract. This is also with the mutual consent. Restitution, the party residing a voidable contract restore the benefit so far as may to part if he has received under the contract from him. Like if A is not able to pay some amount, but he is able to restore some benefit, some part of goodwill he is able to transfer to B. This is known as restitution. Merger, two or more rights into one contract. When an existing inferior party right of party merges into newly acquired superior right by the same party, it is known as merger of rights. Like B has allowed to give some of his rights to A, and it has been done under a mutual consent. It is known as merger of rights. The next one is by impossibility of performance. Now let us see what is the impossibility of performance under the law. Rule of law. Impossible, the law does not compel a man to do what is impossible, and what is impossible does not create an obligation. You can say, like for example, if a tour operator has reserved a group of consisting Pakistan nationals at a Lalit chain of hotels, due to unforeseen circumstances, the government of India enforces the ban on travel of Pakistan national to the country, making it impossible for the travel agent to operate the series of groups. This is something which doesn't have this something which doesn't have the control over it. Here, in inherent impossibility known to the parties, unknown to the parties. Subsequent impossibility. A contract is discharged by supplementing impossibility in the following cases: when the subject matter of contract is destroyed, or death of any one of the parties, or incapacity of one of the parties, there is a change of law, or there is an outbreak of war. The next one is by the operation of law. Operation of law can be by death, by insolvency, by merger, by the rights and liabilities becoming vested in the same person, material alteration, loss of evidence of the contract. So what is the, when one of the partner dies, so automatically the contract gets null and void, because one of the partner is not there. By insolvency, if one of them have become in bankruptcy, the contract all will become null and void. By merger, if they are not able to run the business and they are merging the business with some other group, so automatically the contract changes. Like for example, now Future Group has been taken over by Jio or Ambani's. Like Future Group were holding Big Bazaars, which has been taken over by the Reliance Industries. Rights and liabilities becoming vested in the same person. If my partner in the business is not doing any performance, so the rights and liabilities which is on him, it is being wasted on the same person. So I can go to the court of law and request the law to cancel my contract. Material alteration, like there is some material alteration. I have purchased so many things, but it has not been, there is no transparency over that. Automatically, when I see there is a fraud over that, I can request the court of law to cancel the contract. the loss of evidence of the contract when A and B are into business and B has done some kind of fraud and A is not able to prove in the court of law because he has lost the evidence of the contract. So automatically the contract stands null and void. By lapse of time, this is something which has to be taken care. Lapse of time under this Limitation Act of 1963, a contract must be performed within a period of 3 years from the date of inception, otherwise it stands discharged. According to law, if it is not performed with a specified time period, it automatically gets discharged. This period is called period of limitation. If it is not performed and no action is taken by the promisee within the period of limitation, he cannot take any kind of legal action in the court of law. In other words, we can say that the contract is automatically terminated. By breach, when the promiser neither performs or his contract nor tender his performance, nor where the performance is defective, there is a breach of contract. It occurs when a party to contract does not fulfill his contractual obligation and makes it impossible. Breach of contract may be actual breach of contract or by anticipatory breach of contract. Here, when the performance is not done by both the parties or one of the parties, one of the partner, then automatically it is a breach and the other person can go to the court of law requesting for the termination of the contract. When a contract is broken, the injured party, that means the other partner who is in the loss side, has one or more of the following remedies. They are damages, specific performance, injunctions, rescission, quantum merit, cancellation, exclusion, or limited clauses. This we will see in our next presentation, where we will be studying the breach of contract, which is also known as remedies. We can conclude saying discharge of contract applies to large variety of situation. Special rules can apply to different situation. In the next presentation, we will see what are the remedies for the breach of contract and how does it apply. Thank you so much. Please attempt the quiz by clicking the link in the description box and have a great learning. These are the reference from where the notes presentation has been taken, and the notes will also is available in the PDF form. Thank you so much.